Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. Oh, we've got a real muscle car here today, folks. This is a 1969 Camaro COPO clone. COPO is Central Office Production Order. 396 was the biggest motor you could get in a Camaro, unless you knew somebody and you could special order the 427, which is what's under the hood of this car. This is nut and bolt restored to factory specs to what a COPO would have been like. They were a no frills, no fancy stuff car. Big motor, 4-speed posi, cowl induction. This one is the chambered exhaust. You'll hear it run at the end. It sounds awesome. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can take your time looking at all the pictures and reading the information. That is also where you'll find a price tag on every one of our cars for sale, along with a monthly finance option as well. Visit volocars.com. If you enjoyed the videos, subscribe, click on the bell icon. You'll be notified as the new videos are posted. But for right now, let's go for a spin. Okay, as I said, it's a nut and bolt restoration, so the subframe and every component was taken off the bottom of this car. All clean metal. I think they put in an all-new one-piece floor section, it looks like, because it looks brand new. And then all the components were rebuilt. All the suspension, steering, front and back, all replaced. The fuel systems all replaced. The tank, the straps, the fuel line, the sending unit. The brake system completely replaced. It has disc in front, drum in back, but the brake lines, e-brake assembly, hoses, all replaced. The exhaust, they had an optional chambered exhaust. There were no mufflers to speak of. It's crimped pipe, which muffles it some, but it's loud. You'll hear it at the end of the video. And that was a factory option, so it has reproduction chambered exhaust under there. You look up at the motor, it's nice and clean. It says high performance. It's cast right on the side of the block. It actually has a correct 1969 Muncie 4-speed transmission. In back, it has a correct 373 posi 12-bolt rear end. So under the car, very nice. The body, there's no rust or damage. Starting up here on the roof, again, no rust, no damage, no dents, no issues. The fenders, the doors, it's a metal cowl hood. The gap over here on this side is a little bigger than I'd like to see it. But this is all straight. Again, no dents, no damage. This is all in excellent shape. It's straight, no issues, all clean metal. It's all nice, smooth. There's no bubbles down here at all. No antenna on the fender. It's a radio delete car. The sound of that chambered exhaust is your music. According to the cowl tag, it is code 76, I believe it is, but it is a Daytona Yellow car. The paint is all smooth and glossy. It has like a factory finish, a little texture, but I have not found any chips or cracks or issues with the paint. It's smooth and glossy. The rear and front glass were replaced. The stainless moldings were replaced. And it looks like every piece of chrome, the emblems and bumpers and even the key locks and marker lights, that all looks replaced. Now, I was saying the COPOs are usually pretty stripped down. There's no stripes. It's not even an SS. There's no extra trim, no fancy trim. Even the wheels, they're called poverty wheels. Some people call them dog dish hubcaps. So it's painted rim with the center cap. And they even put the wide tread Goodyear reproduction tires on there to really make it authentic. All the weather strips, the window fuzzies, mirrors, it's all been replaced. The cowl induction hood is hooked up. Believe it or not, more air comes in here than when you see the big scoops up front. That's more effective than the scoops. And again, not an SS, it just has the Chevy bow ties. So an authentic ones, they sell in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it would take an expert to tell this from an authentic one. So that's the outside. Let's open it up. We'll show you what's inside. I'm going to show you what a Camaro trunk would have looked like in 1969. First of all, underneath the trunk lid is painted beautifully. It has the reproduction stickers. It's about the posi. The jam is painted slick. Weather strip is replaced. Now inside the trunk, it's all solid metal with a nice, neat spatter finish paint. And then this tire, if you were to flip it over, this is a reproduction Polyglas GT Goodyear tire that matches the others. Never been used. Still has the nubs on the tread. The rim is painted yellow on the other side, black on this side. Complete reproduction jack assembly. I'm noticing the wiring harness, the latch, everything in here is like brand new. Like I said, this is how it would have looked in 1969 if you just bought this car new. I think most or all of the COPOs had black interiors because usually they were gearheads and greasy. They didn't want a white interior. So the jams are painted, the weather strips are replaced, door panels all new, armrests are new. And then looking across the dash area, your knobs, your vents, your instrument panels, the dash pad, it's all been replaced. Has a pretty unique setup. Has a rare gas gauge in the middle because they put a tachometer here. Heater control panel's nice. Radio delete, no radio. Across here is real nice. Glove box liner's new. Kick panels are real nice. Interior lights all work. You got new carpet, reproduction mats. You got the Hurst 4-speed. Complete set of original style seat belts. Seats have got new cushion. Someone did put a deluxe steering wheel on here. That's about the only option inside the car, well aside from the tachometer. The back of the seat, the headrest, it seems like everything's been replaced. Upholstery, the rear deck is all trimmed out real nice. Headliner's replaced and it's tight. Dome light works, visors, the mirror, it's all been replaced. Looks like on the keychain here is a couple sets of keys will come with it. Now the motor is actually, it's a 454, it's a 7.4 liter block. According to the previous owner, it was built to 427 L88 specs. He says it's making about 450 horsepower. It does have GM aluminum heads on it. It has a correct GM aluminum intake with the winter's snowflake, dual feed, Holley carb. That's what the original would have had. And it has the correct valve covers and exhaust manifolds. This is a cowl induction air cleaner that meets up to the hood. It has the correct big block heater core. The small blocks, the hoses go in over there. And look at the squirters, the gutter here, the wiring harness, the relays, all been replaced. Reproduction hoses and clamps, spring clamp battery cables, new alternator, correct radiator. You don't see this on too many clones. It has the curved neck radiator, that's correct. The right hoses and clamps. These also have deep groove pulleys. The belts are sunken in. That's because you can rev this motor real high and you don't want belts flying off. So it has the deep groove pulleys. There's orange overspray on the aluminum heads. To some extent that was correct. When they painted the engines, they didn't care about overspray. The horns are here. It's got the hood insulation. You do have power steering. The power brake system's all replaced. Cadmium plated booster. Squirters are hooked up. So it's very complete and it looks authentic. It looks the part. So there you have it. 1969 Camaro COPO, big block 427, 4-speed, Daytona Yellow. That's a pretty hot car. Now in the last few months, we've built an all-new shop facility. I've hired more mechanics. The cars are getting serviced better than ever. I looked at the ticket on this car. We spent over $3,300. Just a bunch of miscellaneous fuel pump, alternator, regulator, valve covers, sending units for the gauges. The speedometer wasn't accurate. We took the whole trans apart. It was the gear inside the trans for the speedometer, a pinion seal leak, a window regulator. They go through the cars pretty thoroughly. Now, with that said, it's still an old car, but spent $3,300 in our mechanic shop getting it dialed in, so next owner should be able to turnkey and enjoy it. So go to volocars.com. The salesman can help with financing, with delivery to your door. And if you enjoy the videos, make sure you've subscribed and then click on the bell icon so you're notified as the new ones are posted. Thanks for watching.